Yeah, no, absolutely. So I suppose we'll do positive, negative, positive. So first, in terms of dues, it's definitely paramount that you engage directly with your suppliers. They are your partners in this. You need to work together to set these targets, improve performance, and identify opportunities. Really, working together with them is the easiest way for you to, first of all, understand where they currently are, where the weaknesses are, where you need to put your focus. It's also very critical that you do not abandon suppliers that score poorly. Like we have an understanding that suppliers in the region will not have a lot of this documentation in place or will not have a lot of these processes in place. But really, especially when it comes to the government side of things, the UAE government really leads the way with a lot of this stuff. So it's absolutely paramount that these suppliers are educated and trained rather than shunned. In terms of a don't, definitely you need to not see this as a cost. You have to see this as a necessary investment. So using digital solutions can, first of all, help drive down the cost of doing this by reducing manpower in general. But on average as well, when you're looking at something like sustainable procurement, uh, employing just these simple tactics can help you reduce your overall procurement costs by 9 to 16% after just 1 year. So it may seem like you're paying for an extra, a nice to have, but really, this is a method to reduce your costs. This is a method to get an understanding of what's across your supply chain and really see those risks before they become a problem. In terms of another do, for sure, you have to work with a digital partner that is flexible around your requirements. There are a lot of international entities out there that have been doing this for a while, but the thing is that they come very rigid, right? They come with the excuse of this is how we do it in Europe. We've been doing it for a long time. The UAE is not Europe. The UAE is a very different place, very different requirements, targets, culture. There's, I suppose, completely different timelines as well. So there's much more accelerated timelines here, for example, whereas you can take about 6 months to do this in Europe. So definitely work with someone that has an understanding of your requirements, your supplier's requirements, and has that understanding overall. And I suppose finally, just take into account the amount of impact that you can have by just implementing this across your supply chain, which is really where most of your emissions, like Vivek mentioned, is really are.